Howdy, this is Marissa with Marisa Moments podcast, where I give you my real life stories and their healing translations. So let's just get straight into it. Some days I'm really feeling myself. I mean, like really feeling myself. Like you cannot tell me nothing. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me, right? And usually on those days I end up doing something that I'm just like, geez, really? So let's get into an actual example of this. So I'm in the grocery store and I'm walking around. I'm feeling my little outfit and all that type of stuff. Now, mind you, it wasn't anything exceptional, but for me, it's not about what the actual outfit is. It's about how I feel, right? Because the clothes don't define me. I define the clothes, right? Anyway, so I'm walking around the grocery store, feeling myself. Got my nails nice and all this type of stuff, right? And I'm just looking and like everybody's looking at me, right? And I go to get a box of eggs from the refrigerator. Now we get big boxes of eggs because there's a lot of us in my household, right? So I get the eggs and it has little holes on the side for you to kind of put your fingers in to pick them up a little bit easier, right? And I have on press-on nails. And as I go to put the case of eggs in my cart, ping, one of my nails pops off into the box. So now I'm like, meow, meow, meow. I went from feeling like sitting on top of the world, to like, anybody seen my nail? Hi guys, have you seen my nail? I don't know if it's in a box of eggs or if it's on the floor. I don't know what happened, but either way, I'm pretty sure that we definitely have to get this box of eggs now, right? Spoiler alert, the nail was not in the egg box. I'm pretty sure it fell on the floor. It's probably writing its own biography right now, right? But anyway, that's not the point of the story. The point of the story is this. Ego is a very, very sneaky, right? It will creep up on you when you least expect it. Have you walking around the grocery store swearing that you are today's hottest news? And then that's when the universe, God, Gaia, powers that be, spirit, ancestors, all of those. Well, let's put it this way. If you are, and I hate to say chosen, because that sounds like so la-ti-da, but that's a little self-judgment right there, right? But if you are one of God's favorites, not like that sounds any better than the chosen, but if you are one of God's favorites, then you get your God smacks right away. And just like I did in that grocery store, I thought I was, not that I felt that I was superior, but I was feeding my ego way more than it needed to be fed. And so basically at that point, God was like, yo, let's bring her right back down to earth and pop this nail off real quick so we can remind her of who she is and whose she is, right? So all of that to say this, we got to be very mindful of how we behave and, just how we carry ourselves. Not that we can't carry ourselves with self-pride, self-love, any of those types of things, right? Because that's part of the journey. That's part of our divinity. That's part of our birthright. That's part of everything. But we have to be very careful because it is a very fine line between being confident in self versus allowing self to take over. I know that might sound a little convoluted, a little confusing, but if you know, you know. So just word to the wise, don't let your ego take over, because at the end of the day, the universe is truly in charge. And if you need to be humbled, guess what? The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. And that also applies to press-on nails, clearly. But that's it. So if this message resonates, then that means it's for you. And if not, that's cool too. Just keep it pushing. Either way, I thank you for listening, and I wish you the very, very, very best day ever. Until next time, you know the vibes. Peace. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to look me up on all of social media. I'm basically everywhere you probably shouldn't be, but are in anyway. And when you look me up, don't forget it's Marissa Moments, and that's Marissa with one S because there is only one me. And when spirit moves you, because I know they will, go on ahead and send a contribution to help create and maintain the ripple effect of this mass awakening / healing, right? Any contribution is greatly appreciated and accepted with love and gratitude. All of that information will be included in the description, so click the link and tell me what you think. Actually, that just rhymed, so I just said that, but click the link and send me some money. And that's it. So until next time, happy healing.